To that I say, could I file the cases against Sean Combs right now? Absolutely. Yeah, but I want to make sure I capture a wide net and capture everybody involved. And that's what I'm trying to do. And part of the purpose of the press conference was to encourage people that witnessed some of these events to come forward. And that's happening now, because I want to make sure when we file the case that we don't just, I want to say it like this, Sean Combs, obviously has a lot of trouble on his plate right now. And, he ain't going anywhere. I want to make sure that anyone that facilitated this, egged it on, participated, benefited from, profited from, they're involved too, because that's really.
Recent leaks have exposed private messages between Sean Diddy Combs and various celebrities, potentially involving sensitive topics. These leaks, combined with other legal issues and raids on Diddy's properties, are intensifying media scrutiny around him. Someone asked to help them in selling Diddy tapes. Tapes are already circulating in Hollywood.
I also was just recently contacted by someone who wanted me to essentially represent them in the sale of one of the Diddy tapes. So, which I declined that because...
Wait a minute, say that again. Say that again, back up. You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
Yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood. But one particular person contacted me to shop a particular video they were in possession of.
A Texas attorney claims to represent 120 alleged victims, accusing Diddy of substance-fueled and physical misconduct spanning 30 years.
Against Sean P. Diddy Combs, a Texas attorney says he now represents, get this, 120 alleged victims, male and female, adults and children, whose allegations span more than 30 years. The accounts of the alleged victims have not been fully vetted, but their claims involve drug-fueled sexual assaults similar to what the feds described in their criminal indictment of the music mogul. He pleaded not guilty to all charges, and his attorney once again stated that his client emphatically denies any claim that he sexually abused anyone, end quote. Here's the bottom line. He looked for bail once, couldn't get it. Looked for it twice, couldn't get it. Hired new lawyers and is appealing again to try and get himself bail. We don't know whether that's going to be successful or not, but people are labeling it highly unlikely. I've said before, Diddy's in a world of trouble. Believe it or not, on a day like today, he ain't even a story. When you got 120 people that are going to levy allegations against him,
a lot of individual names involved in the cases. Alleged co-conspirators include public figures, Hollywood industry insiders, and those connected to Diddy.
We have a long list of names. And obviously, this is a very sensitive situation. The worst thing we could do is name somebody who was involved or allegedly involved and not have our ducks in a row. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be involved in ruining someone's reputation by making a mistake. Obviously a lot of this is hard to corroborate. I mean, you're talking about a situation where somebody is, who thinks that all their dreams are about to come true. They're there with somebody who's a mega star and other stars in the room. But yes, there are people who owned private homes, people who own private venues, people that were in the room, people that I'm going to allege knew what was going on and either participated in it, encouraged it, egged it on, if you will, or somehow benefited from it. And that's going to be different for every case. I mean, these are individual cases at different points in time with different people involved, and there'll be different defendants in each case.
Without naming names, because certainly I appreciate you being responsible enough, and dare I say I would have been responsible enough to say I'm not going to even get into names of allegations. I wouldn't put that out there. Alleged co-conspirators, are they public figures? Are they well-known people in Hollywood, in the music industry? Are they people who worked for P. Diddy Combs? Could you be specific in that regard?
I would say yes to all the above. Yeah.
Yes to all of the above.
All the above. People that names that you would know. Some people names you wouldn't know, but are people that are in management or executive positions.
Rumors in the industry about Diddy and other figures, including Jimmy, who allegedly avoids public exposure through media control. They claim such issues are often swept under the rug and hint that LeBron James may have predicted Diddy's arrest, calling it a nasty situation given Diddy's influence and reputation for wild parties.
All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this, and yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got charges and everything on him, but he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN, is keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. They're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out.
LeBron James comments on P. Diddy getting arrested and basically saying that he had a weird feeling today was the day the feds will actually catch up to Diddy. I guess we can all confirm that LeBron James was the anonymous tipster that gave him. No. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a glass of water, y'all. This is nasty work.
Rumors suggest black market videos involving Diddy and other high-profile figures are circulating in Hollywood, with speculation about Diddy's alleged connections or relationship with former President Obama.
This is a clarification / follow-up to the video about the attorney. So this attorney, guys, is one of Diddy's accuser's attorneys. Previous TikTok, she is saying that there are black market videos going around Hollywood right now that involve Diddy and someone of high profile. She does not say who it is. And something I do in a lot of my videos, guys, is talk about comment sections. I look at comment sections. I do think they're interesting. So I looked at the comment section and I was telling you guys the #1 guess for the high profile person in the comment section was Obama. I never stated that it's Obama. Because honestly, I never knew Obama and Diddy were even connected or friends. And some people are very upset that I said that. I'm sorry if you were upset by that, but go through it. This is the comment section. Let me show you. Again, more guesses, as you can see. And again, and again. And all I said were that Diddy and Obama were friends, and some people may not know that because I did not know that. And the video that I played was literally a video that was posted in this comment section of Diddy and Obama. But no, it's not like I just went and got Obama's name and just threw it up in the air to just put it out there. It's out there apparently because a lot of people are saying his name. Just like a lot of people are saying a lot of names right now. Yes, it's speculation. Yeah, people are gonna speculate. Personally, I'm not saying it to anyone and I'm not ruling anyone out either because I don't know what can happen. Let's think of it, guys. Years ago, we all thought Diddy was so cool. He was on top of the world for a reason. And look at him now.
A commercial for a Diddy-hosted party features celebrities discussing wild and extravagant events, referred to as freak-offs, implying parties with outrageous or provocative behavior.
Derek Jeter is the first one to start talking about Diddy's parties in this commercial, and look under his name, it says, "The Art of Swinging." He goes on to explain how Diddy had a party for 5 days in a row on his private jet called Air Diddy, and he honestly doesn't see how he did that. You also have other celebrities in this commercial talking about Diddy parties. One of them is Nicole Richie, and it says next to her name that she had been to 4,500 and some Diddy parties.
For the next 53 seconds, we'll take an in-depth look inside Diddy Parties.
Diddy once threw a party on a jet flying around the world. Now, it started on a Tuesday and somehow ended on the previous Sunday. I don't know how he did that.
Now that I'm engaged, I've decided to slow down a little. 3 Diddy parties a week. Maybe 4. Not including the weekends.
Well, I remember one day we went to this Diddy party. Well, what happened? Lil Jon forgot his pimp cup. Yep. D-Rock went to Diddy and asked if he had a pimp cup Lil Jon can borrow.
Now, he had a whole bunch of pimp cups.
He had a pimp set.
It's hard to say which is more off the hook, a Diddy party
or Diddy after party, or Diddy after party, which is basically a pre-party for the next Diddy party.
Federal prosecutors claim raids on Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami homes uncovered recordings alleging substances were used to control victims.
Federal prosecutors say various recordings were seized during the raids on Diddy's home in Los Angeles, homes, not one home, homes, as in plural, in Los Angeles and Miami earlier this year. The government also alleges participants of the quote-unquote freak-offs were often given controlled substances like ketamine and ecstasy to keep victims, quote, obedient.
Former bodyguard for Diddy alleges that the musician has recordings of influential politicians involved in his wild parties, suggesting potential scandalous behavior among powerful figures.
I don't think it's only celebrities going to be shook. He had politicians in there. He had princes in there. He also had a couple of preachers in there.
You personally, you think they got tapes?
Well, my personal opinion that if Lil Rob could be trusted and his statements are true, they got him. They got tapes and stuff.
Now, if Diddy had tapes, the feds have them. That's a lot of blackmail.
Diddy was involved in inappropriate activities at his party at Miami, which was also attended by Will Smith and Owen Wilson. Diddy's longtime associate Stevie Jay reportedly played a role in revealing the involvement of multiple celebrities in Diddy's notorious parties.
Diddy is not going down without a fight. Diddy's close associate has been making waves recently. So Stevie Jay, a notable producer implicated in one of the lawsuits and was there during the raids, took to TMZ Live to defend his friend Diddy. But that's just the beginning of the story. Stevie didn't stop there. He took to Instagram to drop a bombshell by sharing footage from Diddy's star-studded 50th birthday bash, attended by the likes of the Kardashians, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kanye, and Kevin Hart. So with the lawsuit alleging Diddy holds compromising footage of all attendees from his infamous parties, Stevie Jay just issued a stark warning to all his friends.
Among the list of celebrities potentially implicated, Jay-Z and Beyonce's names have surfaced.
There's just been a shocking revelation from federal authorities regarding a highly private and scandalous video involving none other than Jay-Z and Beyonce, reportedly taken during a wild party hosted by Diddy. Apparently during a Homeland Security raid on Diddy's properties, some rather intriguing discoveries were made, including compromising footage featuring numerous beloved celebrities caught in scandalous situations. Speculation is rife that Diddy intentionally leaked this footage to authorities as a form of revenge against the Carters, allegedly due to their perceived lack of support during his legal battles. It seems he's on a mission to embarrass them at any cost. Adding fuel to the fire, an unsettling audio clip allegedly featuring Meek Mill and Diddy has surfaced, courtesy of Diddy's former bodyguard.
The US attorney stated they possess video evidence of Diddy's extravagant parties, indicating possible illegal or scandalous activities that took place during these events.
Yo, good morning, y'all. It said the U.S. attorney said they had video footage of Diddy's freak-off parties. Bro, I don't know about y'all, but if I catch one of my celebrities, my favorite celebrities, Lil Baby, any one of them there at Diddy's parties, bro, it's over with, man. I'm going to rock and roll music. Can't even listen to rap no more. Bro, y'all freaky, bro. Like, why are y'all so freaky, bro? Y'all got money at disposal. Women that wouldn't do anything with y'all. And y'all still want man, but I don't get it. I really do not get it. Like, y'all some freaky dudes, bro. And Diddy, you was a freak monster too for even having recordings of this, bro. Like, you literally want to go back and rewatch what you did to people. Like, you a freak, man. Hey, let me know below, man.
Diddy reportedly gave a serious warning to his friends, suggesting potential consequences for their actions or involvement in his controversial activities or situations.
Diddy is not going down without a fight. Diddy's close associate has been making waves recently. So Stevie Jay, a notable producer implicated in one of the lawsuits and was there during the raids, took to TMZ Live to defend his friend Diddy. But that's just the beginning of the story. Stevie didn't stop there. He took to Instagram to drop a bombshell by sharing footage from Diddy's star-studded 50th birthday bash, attended by the likes of the Kardashians, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kanye, and Kevin Hart. So with the lawsuit alleging Diddy holds compromising footage of all attendees from his infamous parties, Stevie Jay just issued a stark warning to all his friends.
Diddy may face up to a year in prison as a result of a lawsuit and allegations that require careful examination and consideration of the evidence.
There's really no deal that the U.S. Attorney's Office can offer, and it's certainly not one that Diddy will accept. It would involve decades in federal prison. We're talking about mandatory minimum sentences of 10 years for both the drug charges and the sex trafficking. So we know that Diddy has fought charges before. There were state charges, there were gun-related, the nightclub shooting with j.lo, but he's going to dig in his heels, and this case is going to trial. So if you're prosecutors, you really want to make sure that your evidence is bulletproof before you go down that route.
Stevie Jay, a producer and former close associate of Diddy, allegedly exposing a list of celebrities involved with Diddy in criminal activities, raises questions about the motives behind such a statement.
If you don't want to fight, if you don't want to donate to charity, donate the bread to charity and fight, don't stop being a girl and talking about dudes. I find it funny that, you know, when they first try to crucify somebody, they go through the media first. And they're just flooded with lies and propaganda. I'm not concerned about this Curtis. I mean, this dude Curtis. You know what I'm saying? He's Uncle Tom, and that's just what it is. I'm gonna speak on 1,000% of what I know to be true about my guy. My spirits are up. He's spending time with his children and his mother. I'm not a spring chicken, even though I look fly and stuff. But I've witnessed some historical events of excessive force, but none like this since Saddam Hussein or El Chapo or Pablo Escobar even Osama bin Laden. I heard a big boom. So I'm thinking, like, you know, a lot of people do work on the island all day long, so I'm figuring someone dropped some materials. Heard it again. Turn my head, I'm hearing do. Armored vehicles, 3 big armored vehicles come. Dudes jump out, I got 50 dots on my shirt. Screaming, yo, get on the
Stephen A. Smith talks about Diddy's situation in prison, focusing on the seriousness of the allegations against him and the potential dangers he might face while imprisoned due to public outrage.
With more accusations against the music mogul, Talia Graves claims in a civil lawsuit that Combs and a bodyguard drugged, bound, and raped her in 2001 and filmed the incident. Graves is represented by famed litigator Gloria Allred, who is no stranger to representing women in high-profile cases, okay? Here's a list. We're speaking of Gloria Allred here, okay? Here's a list of just some of the women she's represented in the past. Look at this list right here. O.J. Simpson trial, remember that Scott Peterson trial, Tiger Woods scandal, Bill Cosby scandal, Anthony Weiner, former representative out of New York. Remember that? All of that stuff happened. That's who she's represented. Allred represented Amber Frey, the girlfriend of Scott Peterson, who was convicted of killing his wife and unborn son, and most notably, she represented more than half.
Public discussions suggest that Diddy has allegedly started naming other high-profile individuals involved in similar criminal activities, potentially to reduce his own legal consequences.
But one thing I want to talk about is the P. Diddy arrest is denied bail. The celebrities now that are running, you got people scrubbing their accounts like Pink, Megan Fox, other celebrities. You got Dwayne Wade now being aired out. This is a cascade effect that's just it's gonna be a web of intricacies that lead to everybody. You got so many celebrities right now terrified, and the purpose of this, and the reason why it's simmering right now, is because they're being adrenalized. We're gonna see the push for World War III. Things are gonna escalate like we've never before seen in October. I think this is gonna lead to politicians, to everybody. But like I said, both sides are gonna go in, and they failed twice on Trump, which means they're gonna use other methods and means to accomplish a goal.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.